I see. We want more content, do we? What is this British voice? So I was just in the shower. Great content, Liam. I was just in the shower and I was thinking, I saw this comment a little while ago and I was just like, I've been thinking about this a lot. And I was like, okay, so we do drag race videos a lot on here. Obviously. Have you seen the front of my channel? It is embarrassingly bright. And I mean, that's great and all. And I like that. And I like doing drag race videos and every other... This is not funny, but it's funny. Every other video I post, including this one, let's just have a look at the views of this video. But that's fine. Every other video that isn't drag race related does not do very well. And for the longest time, I've kind of been in this place where I'm like, it's really embarrassing to have another video like this one. And it's going to pop up on my channel and it's going to be in the uploaded thing and it's going to be like, 200 views, 300 views or whatever. And then next to it, there'll be like a drag race video that's got like in the thousands of videos, like 1,000 or 2,000, which is fantastic. And I'm so happy that any of my content on my face is like seen like that, even though it's me commenting on other people's content and I shouldn't really be. Anyway, I think in 2019, New Year, New Me, I think I have finally gotten over that a little bit because for those who have been here a while, you'll know that Liam tried a number of different things on this channel. We tried Orange is the New Black, which did not very well. We tried Game of Thrones. My viewfinder's over here and I'm talking to me again. That did not do well. No. You know what did do well? This weird Babadook video, which is still getting views to this day. And it's like, I feel like people were as confused as I was about what this Babadook thing was. And then I made a video explaining to people what the Babadook was. And I was like watching the movie and all this thing. And it just did really well. And I can't seem to figure out how to replicate that video. You know, like this is just how it is. Anyway. So sometimes I'll make these videos and it's like, I will be deleting this soon or whatever. And I just talk to the camera kind of like this, but it's usually like really messy and on my iPhone and I don't leave it up. And I'm thinking like, why don't I just do this? You know, like, why don't I just talk to you? I mean, I watched Trisha Paytas and she's just like amazing. My queen, first of all. I'm not too sure if she is problematic for me to like, but I just think she's so funny. Like she's sitting in a car going through a drive-thru and just the stuff that she comes out with, she doesn't even realize it's comedy gold. You know, like, it's the fact that she's blissfully unaware of how entertaining she is. She just sits and talks to the camera like this. And I mean, I may not be as funny as her or Drew Monson. Or ever. I mean, I can be a real tryhard. Hi. But, I mean, they just sit here and talk to the camera. And, I mean, why can't I? I'm having this argument with myself right now, and you're just a part of it. Hi. Welcome to this channel. Anyway... Seeing as at least one person has asked for like more longer content from me, I thought, well, I don't really know about a podcast because I feel like I need a co-host to do a podcast. I would love to do a podcast. And there's one person that I would absolutely love to do a podcast weekly with, but he's currently tied up with a lot of other commitments, which you know, maybe one day in the future we'll be able to do that. But he's kind of the only person that I'd like to do it with. And that's just not really a possibility right now. So, I mean, I can do this. I have things that I can talk to you about. Lots has been happening recently. I'm currently on, like, a break. I'm on, like, a 4-week break, and it's been fantastic. This has got to be one of the best holidays I've ever had, because I have seriously just chilled out, and it's the first time I can think of in a long time where I have had, like, work in the past year solidly. And then I've lined up work again for the next year solidly. So I'm just like enjoying these 4 weeks, not worrying about work or what's going on or what's happening. And I'm just enjoying my time. And it's been really good. And what happens when I'm on holidays or whenever I have time off is I get into a lot of trouble and I start doing things that is like potentially not good. The things I can talk about that I get in trouble with is like I start doing ventures and stuff that is potentially going to be making me money in the future, or I like want to open a little business, or I want to like make new YouTube videos like this right now. And I have done this thing. And I've spoken to a lot of people about this in the past. And everyone's always told me that it would be a really good idea if I did this. So let me run you through it. So there is this convention in Sydney called Supernova, if you've ever heard of that. It's like this big pop culture convention. I don't think it's international. I just think it's Sydney. And they've got this thing called Artist Alley. And if you don't know, I'm actually an artist. I'm a 3D and 2D artist. And if you would like, you can go to my Instagram and follow that to see some of my artworks. Fun fact, I actually made this t-shirt. This is an Liam O'Demi original. It is like a healer shirt, and it's front and back, and it was very expensive to print, so I don't really sell them. It was just kind of for me, because I'm a healer in like most RPG games, and I wanted to like kind of represent that, and I also made one for my friend as well. It comes like down here, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, I'm actually an artist, and I like making apparel like this for myself, and I was thinking, well, why don't I just bite the bullet and just do this? And like, oh my God. And that's what I did. I bought a table at this convention, and for 3 days, I will be sitting there selling my own products. And I'm making these stickers, and I'm trying to do, the work I've done on YouTube is actually kind of helping me with this, because I have found that I've made a lot of content in the past that has been original content, and it hasn't done very well because it's not something people already have an emotional connection with, like RuPaul's Drag Race, for instance. You are connected to RuPaul's Drag Race. You are searching RuPaul's Drag Race. You are connected to the characters of RuPaul's Drag Race, the people, the queens, all of it. And I don't have to build that. So, and that's worked on here. Like the viewership has gone really far. And so what I'm doing with this art stall is not trying to sell my original content, because people have no emotional connection to that. People have emotional connection to video games, Overwatch, Pokemon, RuPaul's Drag Race, all these things that I love. So I'm going to be making stickers, badges, patches, original prints that can be sold, journals that I've designed myself, all in the theme of Pokemon, Drag Race, Overwatch, and maybe a couple other games that I like playing. And that's all I'm going to be selling. I'm going to make this beautiful table, which I'm very excited about. And it's going to have like fake flowers. And the whole theme of like all this is going to be like floral. So there's like one design that I've done right now. It's going to be a sticker, and it's on my Instagram page if you'd like to see, or I might put it up here somewhere. And it's like a Pokeball that has flowers coming out of it. And that's going to be like the main theme. And there was this thing that I wanted to do, which was like an Overwatch series. And I've already done the logo for it at the moment, but then I'm going to be doing like, my original idea was that I would be doing like Tracer's weapon, and I would draw the gun and then have like flowers coming out of them that would kind of represent Tracer. And then I was thinking, would I really want to be putting a gun sticker on the back of my laptop? And the answer is no, because if I was at work, like I work in a creative industry, so that would be fine. To have a sticker on my laptop, like it wouldn't be not unprofessional to have a laptop with, it wouldn't be not normal to have stickers all over your laptop. That's beside the point. But would I really want a gun with flowers coming out of it on the back of my laptop? Maybe, because that's like a little bit hippie and a little bit peaceful. But in this climate, even if it is a video game, I don't really know if we want to be highlighting the fact that they're using guns. So what I was thinking was, instead of that, I'm going to choose a different characteristic of the characters from Overwatch. And if you don't play Overwatch, it doesn't really matter to understand this conversation. I'm just thinking like, for instance, Sombra has an icon where it's like a little skull, and I thought I'd draw the skull and put like flowers through it. And Reaper also have a skull, but it's like a little bit different. It's more like, it could actually, anyway. I'm going to be doing things like that. The only thing that I think I will do that has like an actual gun a part of it is Torbjorn's cannon. You know? I think that could be really cute. And I'll do like Reinhardt's hammer. Anyway, you don't care about this. I'm very excited that I've done this, because all of last year, 2018 for me was like this year where I kind of coasted through. Do you know what I mean? Like I just kind of like was focused on my professional work, because I was really focused on getting this show done that I was working on, which I will tell you about in one of these videos in the future when it airs. I work on kids' TV shows, so I'll tell you about that show when it airs, and you can be like, I know the guy who was the production manager on that. Stunning! Anyway, I'll tell you about that later. But, what was I saying? I've completely lost my train of thought. Somebody help. Yeah, the sticker thing. I want to be doing more than just my work. I want to be earning more money than just my weekly salary. I want to be saving to do bigger, better things with my life. I want to be doing YouTube more. And I do not want this video to be one of those things like, this is what I'm going to do in 2019, or this is what I want to be doing. What is this voice? This is just kind of like what I want, what my goals are. I guess this segment of this talky video is kind of like this. Videos need to be regular. And the problem in the past for me has been that I've been stuck in this niche of RuPaul's Drag Race when, I'm not particularly, some of you guys think I'm funny, okay? I don't necessarily think I'm funny. I think I'm scatterbrained. Let's be honest. I'm just scatterbrained. And to that, maybe I'm blissfully unaware of the comedic value of my scatterbrainedness. And maybe that's enough. And I feel like I'm very open. I have no real secrets. I feel like these kind of videos where I just talk to you guys might become a big part of this channel. And it's easy for me to make. I just have to kind of be in the mood. So maybe I could be doing these to fill in the space. But what I'm trying to get at is that I want to be uploading regularly so that this channel can grow bigger and I can potentially have it as another part of my branding. And it maybe could help me create my own business in the future, which honestly is kind of the reason why I had a YouTube channel in the beginning. Because if you go all the way back to the start, I had created this channel as just a means because I was kind of lonely and I like wanted to make videos and content and reach out to other people because I was watching a lot of people and I was like, I could do that. And so I did. I started doing it. And this channel's been around for a long time. Like you can scroll back through all of my videos and you can see me at like, I think 18 with red hair and kind of chubby. And this channel has always been like an escape for me. And I've always wanted it to be a place where I could use as a platform to potentially start a company or not a company of like YouTube videos, but a company of creating my own products and creating my own apps and all that kind of stuff. And you guys could be a part of it and give me feedback. And that's why I had this. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent. What I'm saying is that I used to have regular uploads, and I will be because it's like RuPaul's Drag Race season right now. We've got All Stars and we've got the actual season coming up. And those videos take a lot of work. I know it may not seem like it, but sitting down, like I have to watch the video, I have to write down all of my thoughts, I have to screen record from Stan, like the video bits that I want to cut up and put into the video. And then I have to sit down and edit the whole thing. And it takes a lot of time. Like when an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race comes out, it's really daunting for me because I don't have to do it. I just really like the attention. And I like that this channel has grown because of this. And I really enjoy the conversation. I started doing those videos because I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race and I had no one to talk to about it. So I just thought I'd make a video about it and see if anyone cared. And it turned out that some people did. But now I feel like it's kind of a little bit of an obligation because seriously, the number of comments I've gotten that are saying it's a part of their routine to watch RuPaul's Drag Race and then come and see my reviews is like beyond. Like I'm not here telling you that that's one or two people. That's like every other message. And I love that so much. Anyway, what I'm saying is that I need to be creating other content that is easier for me to create, that allows you guys to feel a little bit connected to me. And it doesn't take me so much because I'm not really going to edit this right now. I might put in a little bit of music. I don't know, Liam, are we doing anything? Have we figured that out yet? Hello? Editor Liam? Anything? Minimal editing, right? It's just a conversation. So there was one other thing I wanted to talk about in this video, which is coming up to like almost 20 minutes now. Well, it's like 15 minutes. It'll be a little... Anyway. So on the Discord channel, and if you're interested in the Discord channel, you can totally hit the link in the description. You can go join that Discord channel. But in the Discord channel, there are a couple people that were like, where did you go? You've come back. Oh my God, she's alive. All this kind of stuff. And yes, I'm alive, obviously. No, I'm just reanimated. And the reason why I went away was for a number of different things. First of all, I was conflicted about making other content because I knew it wouldn't do as good as the RuPaul's Drag Race stuff and it would seem very... Ugh. So I didn't want to put anything. I'd rather not put anything up at all and have it do really poorly. So I was kind of exhausted from doing the videos. Like I said, it takes quite a while to do those videos. And I just thought I'd take a break. So I took a break. But there's like another reason. And I do YouTube sometimes because I like get super lonely. And I like having messages come through on my phone, and it makes me feel really important and really special and blah, blah, blah. And it's like a little bit of an ego boost, and it makes me feel like my opinion matters and that I'm not an idiot. So this like gives me a lot of happiness. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So the time I had the hiatus, I had actually met a boy, and that didn't work out. Surprise, surprise. And every time I meet a boy, which has only happened twice in my life, there was once I had a long-term partner, which was around about 2 years. And during that time, I didn't upload any videos because he was giving me all the attention I needed. Which is really bad, but it's the truth. And then when I met this other boy, like he took up a lot of my time. I was like traveling to see him on the weekends when I would usually be making my Rupauls Drag Race reviews. And sometime in like a couple of the last season, you probably didn't care, but in some of All Stars 3, I missed a few episodes, and that was the reason, because I was working Monday to Friday full-time hours, getting home at like 9 at night, and then I would usually do the videos on the weekend, but I was using the weekends to see him, so I wasn't really doing them. And I'm not saying that it was his fault that I wanted to be doing so much, and I didn't have the energy, and I had to like kind of categorize what was important to me at the time, and those videos kind of came third, and they just didn't make the cut. So I just kind of got a bit lazy with it and didn't do it. And it's not, I just, because the attention was coming from somewhere else, and I wasn't really seeing all the other parts that I liked, and I really missed it. And that's what I found over the last like couple weeks where I've been doing my reviews again. I've been like really enjoying it, and I'm like, oh my God, I've been missing this so much. So I'm feeling really good about 2019. I'm going to be uploading more like this, and I'm not, like, I am someone who actually does that stuff. I've got grit. I mean, hello, have you seen my channel? I've got grit. I am consistent with what I say, so here we are. I'm going to be drawing a lot more. I'm going to be opening a stall. I'm going to be making a website to put those things on there. It's going to be I'm really excited about this. I feel like, even though, you know, it's kind of stupid because it's like just a year, you know, you could start this at any point in the year, you could start this new feeling about life and whatever. But 2019 ticking over to a new thing and new work and like kind of feeling better about everything has got me in a really good mood. And I'm really excited about this year. And I hope you enjoyed this video, this longer term video about me just talking about stuff. And if you did enjoy this, I would really appreciate if you hit the like button, because that would kind of tell me if you liked it or not. I can't imagine new people will be coming because of this video, so it's just you OG guys, so hi. And I'm just like, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you are new and you like this, maybe consider subscribing. But I did not just flip you off, then I was like cracking my knuckles. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you had fun listening to me ramble. I definitely had fun, so we'll be doing this again sometime. Yeah, I'll see you next Drag Race review, which will be coming up in a couple days. Bye. What the hell was that? Ugh, who am I?